Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentle tubers. How are we doing tonight? Definitely been looking like a slow streaming weekend. How goes it, sir? Or ma'am, whichever. Diego. Hey, Henry. I am behind schedule, Henry. That's how I am. Taking down tanks and rinsing sand and getting ready to reset up tanks. And feeding some fish right now. They're working at it at least. How are you? But everything's like way disorganized right now. Hey, Sarah. I'm taking down all the 5 gallons that are right across here. Those are all going to be 10 gallons. That's how it was intended to be. So I'm relocating those fish to the tanks they're supposed to be in and taking down the 5s as I can. And as I take down the 5s, I can set up 10s and get them into their proper places. And I squeezed 2 5s all the way down there, next to the 20 hides. They get to live there until I build some more racks. I am missing another, whatchamacallit, catch cup. Where's the damn catch cup at? There it is. Everything is so disorganized right now. It sucks. But I also need to get more streaming in. Since everybody else has a day pretty well locked down, this appears to be the time I get to do it. Hey, Christine. How's it going? Alright, let's see if I can get you guys on the... So, we're gonna make some baby brine shrimp. That's very girly. Sarah. Oh. I thought it looked okay. Is it going to be for plants or tanks? We should probably be in like all chat or something too, eh? Let's go. Where is my... This one. There we go. Let's gonna be for tanks. Do you remember what size? That should do, I believe. Oh God. Stole one of my yarns and I can't find it. It's really irritating me. Alright. Hey DJ. I can't see the chat really good right now, so I'll flip it up in a minute here. This is my feeding glass. I move all my brine shrimp too. And they're insane carcasses out of my little net. That way it still strains, because it does get plugged up with their little bodies. It's more the sheds, I think, that gets plugged up with. But I pour from one container to the other container so I can rinse my net in it and then restrain off any little fellers that I might have missed, or they get stuck back to the net again when I dip her the second time. Usable and get cut to the mollies. Gives the tanks easy access. I got a late start on this, so most of my lights are starting to shut down. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, so what we got going on here? Hey, Stephen, Mark. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's pretty good. I need more time on my life. Like, I need a good 72-hour days. Let's see if I can get you guys a good view at the babies. Maybe I can turn the camera around. Is that possible on the YouTube? Yeah, that's the button. Pretty sure that's the button. Yeah, that's the button. Alright. These are the baby Schultz eyes. I'm going to leave you guys with them while I feed the other fish. And I'll see if I can't block out some of this light that glares and stuff. And these guys are going to get some baby brine as well as some, yeah, you just wait, Sarah. When I add the final racks, it ain't going to look big anymore. Jill really wants me to not, but I really need the tanks. Alright, so this is going to be vinaigrette eels first, and then baby brine. 2. That is this stuff. Look at it. 1 squirt in here. And 1 squirt for the big boys behind. And a dip in the Tetra tank to clean it off, because they'll eat them up. That's Rikia, the stuff that's floating on top. It's useful and a pain in the ass. So, yeah. There's that. There's more baby brine in there. Alright. Let's give them a squirt of babies. Alright, you guys can watch them. And I will finish harvesting. How's the egg watch going? Are they still wiggling, or are they dead to the world and sleeping? Yeah, it looks like I moved the damn smoke out there. Hey, Davis. That's got to be really frustrating, because those eggs should have, I would have thought they would have started hatching yesterday with the other ones that did. Right now I have 2 more batches of orange Venezuelan eggs going. One I pulled today. I think the other one I pulled a day or 2 ago. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the timestamp on the pictures. Really should write dates down, because I suck at remembering shit. Petra's gonna have this stuff. But one of them I gotta go through and clean out a bunch of fungused up eggs. too heavy. I don't think I have a light one yet. I'll have to pick up a light cloth or something so that way stuff is not as glary. Yeah, I need more tags. I don't know about that. Depends on the length of it. If you get me some dimensions, Sarah, I've seen your weight regulations on it. And you set up with something. Best utilize the space. Rimless might look the best on it though. The emerald barbs that I got, those things are really good color. Hey, Linda. Sandy. Yeah. I'll take a look. I thought it was 500 pounds. So, when I get my little 5-gallon set up over yonder, where should I spawn first for an egg scatterer? I'm kind of thinking I do the emeralds and some shabumpkins. So shabumpkins are in some grow out time before spring. And when they're ready to go, maybe I wait a little bit longer on extra bumpkins and do the gold barbs. Those things aren't set up for tetras, so it's got to be a barb or something that's not light sensitive. And I did finally pull the blue glaris today, Henry. So we'll see if anything hatches. Hopefully it does. Start getting some blue glaris growing out. I've been building mops for all the cories. Right now I'm working on building a false bottom mop system for the whatever the hell I decide to pull, I guess. It'll work for pretty much any barb or goldfish. Bugger. Eventually I'll set up some tetra spawning tanks, but I'm not ready for those yet. They need to be darked out. I've been watching for other core eggs. I'm not seeing any obvious ones yet. I suspect tomorrow when I get home there's probably going to be more orange Venezuela ones again. I know that the pandas are laying. They're not, they're hiding them pretty good. I need these smudge spots to drop. The emeralds, albinos, bronze, pretty much everybody. It'd be good. I want to see what the fry all look like. That way I can tell if I can put them all in one big tank together. Just keep on moving them from tank to tank to tank to bigger tanks. Or if I gotta keep them separate because I won't be able to tell who's who. I think for the most part everybody looks pretty different except for the bandits and the pandas. They have similar markings when they're young. Those orange Venezuelans. I'm getting close to putting some rock piles in there and letting the damn things hatch out in the tank. Because they just keep making more and more and more and more. And I need more variety. Not just a bazillion of one type. I cut out some food that I think killed a bunch of my little bristlenose and some other plecos. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's all part of it. myself a nice little 1x1 hanging off the edge of the desk here so I can put my head cups on it. The new rack, one is going to be 3 stacks of 40 breeders, like 3 high, and then the other rack's going to have a 75 on the bottom, and then I'm going to see if I can squeeze 3 rows of 5 gallons above it. And the 5 gallons will be, I'm going to extend the rack enough to get 6 5 gallons wide on it. So it's going to be minimum of 12 5 gallons. I'm shooting for 18. Because that will make working with egg scattering fish a whole hell of a lot nicer. Not really, it'll be tall and it'll be tight. It'll be like these racks are over here with I won't go with any less clearance than what this rack has. So that's this is a 2x6. So that's the minimum clearance I'll go with. Hey Mike, how's it going? What the hell's going on? She's not playing nice. I'm kind of streaming Mike, not really, but it's been a while, kinda. I haven't been very regular again. Mr. L40 fish. I really like that name. Back to making some brine shrimp. I think, oh, the Corey's my 8 already. Hey, Linda. I don't know if I noticed you coming in or not. So what's Mr. Mike All Things Fish up to? And what happened to Jeff Pelham's stream earlier? Went to click on it and there was nothing there. No fishing? Yeah. Oh, he's sick? Okay. George usually does go after Kenny's stream, like since last 4 years or so, 3 years. That kind of is what it is. I mean, there's only so much time in a day. That's why at some point I'm going to start streaming at the same time as other people as well. Because I only have so many hours off. So that is what it is too. And for those that are just getting in, or got here later, these are the black Schultz fry. And they got some baby brine and some vinegar eels tonight. Yeah, I don't have any consistency. So I got free time. And there's nobody entertaining me. Unless I'm fishing, and that's just when I'm fishing, because that's what it is. It kind of sucks because most of us we have the same viewers, realistically, because there's a small handful of us that pop around in the small channels, and we don't pull in very many of the people from the big channels, which I don't really want to. I don't know ice fishing, damn it. There's no time for that in the winter. I'm busy working. And it's too cold. I'm a semi-fair weather fisher. I don't care if it's raining, but it can't be snowing. Kayak doesn't float very well. The fishing line freezes. There's people ice fishing here. There's still a lot of open water. The big lakes are still open. The deep water holds the temp. Well, that might not be true, Henry. Is that there might be a lot of people that give up, because there's a lot of people that come and go. There's a lot of people that start off regular and then disappear for medical reasons, or they just decide they don't really like doing it because of the drama or the whatever. I do it because it's an easy way to share. And I really like doing the fishing streams. Fish room streams, man, not so much. But when I start painting fishing lures, I will be sharing that. I do enjoy doing that too. Oh, this clutch of black Schultz are all the same lay date, but the sizes on them are so much different. Yeah, it took so much longer on some of them to hatch out. I really need to finish this room so I can have more consistent space to work with. did add a couple of snails in here for cleanup. That way if there's a little bit too much eel or a little too much baby brine, they can get it taken care of for me. I much prefer feeding heavy versus not enough. So I lose a lot of fry to not enough. I have yet to feed or lose fry to too much food. Because they're always in something cycled. And their food's usually live, so it doesn't go bad per se. Baby brine lives long enough that they can pick it off before it's rotten. Oh, come on, little booger. Let's see if I can't find one of my newer boxes next time. Plastic's a little bit more clear on it. Oh, there's swimmers in there already. Look at that. So apparently my orange Venezuelans hatched before Foxy's whatchamacallits. Both Stewies. A lot of funky eggs, but you guys are gonna need some food. Oh, damn airline is that? That's the one. Hey, Foxy. How's the little babies doing? So, not the batch that I pulled today, but the batch that I pulled before that, they're already hatching. And it looks like I gotta pull a crap load of fungus eggs too. So, maybe I'll do that instead of making mops, since there's swimmers going around in there now. Yeah, there's a lot. Holy crap. That's a lot. It's like a freaking vat of mosquito larvae or something. I shall get this figured out. Yeah, it'll be good. So, Foxy, one of the dog that I got from my oldest daughter steals my yarn, chews it up, and hides it. I was pretty angry when I went to get some of my yarn tonight and I couldn't find it. Like really, really angry. Hey, Alan. The oldest daughter, I'm dog sitting for her, which is probably permanent, unfortunately. And he got into some, it was like a really fine twine, and I seen him do that. But he got into some of my fancy yarn, and I can't find it, like anywhere. So I don't know if he actually swallowed the crap, and he's gonna end up pooping it out. Really would not surprise me. He's the one that got the turkey. I don't know about watch, but yeah. I'll just order some more from Amazon, damn it. I ain't reusing it. Not that desperate. Yeah, you got the freaking turkey off the oven. So Jill put the turkey on the oven, as far back on the oven as she could, and then she put a bunch of those air baked dry pans in front of it, and all the cast iron pans on top of that. And he snuck around the side of the counter that didn't have a cast iron pan and happened to drag it around all of them without knocking any one of them off, because she was hoping that he'd at least knock himself out if he did it. And I was so tired when I got up, I actually walked past the turkey the first time. Didn't even see it. And then I seen the carnage in the kitchen. And I went, son of a bitch. So I had to call Jill so she could buy a new turkey to bring home and we could thaw it out so she could cook it in the morning. At least I was mindful enough to call her. No, it's not the first dog we've had to do that. They weren't cooked, so our other dog got a whole chicken, and he ate the whole chicken, except for like the rib cage. But he ate all the leg bones and all the wing bones, and didn't even faze him. I tickled the polyps on the way out. Yeah, he might have got clonked in that a couple of times. What good it does though, because their memory's so damn short that if you don't see them physically doing it, it really don't do no good. Just makes the person feel better than worse. Alright, so I got a new experimental tray. We're gonna move some babies into. This time I think I'm just gonna move the damn babies. And I'll see what I can't do to get you guys pointing at it, where I can read it too. I need an addition. Alright, have a good night there, David. Mr. Make elf party fish. I am very proud, Miss Plumber's Tub actually called you El Farty Fish. That was great. Like made my month. what I can do here with this thing. See if I can get you set up, not be in my way, allow me to do my thing. YouTube didn't like that. I probably am not going to be able to reach chat. I can't spin like that. So it'll go floppy. Alright, so this is my new tray experimental deal. It's got 3 dividers. I picked it up at the dollar store or whatever. See if it works or not. I only intended to have it for hatching them. There's no flow through. So, son of a bitch. I think that's the path we're going to stick with. I need another breeder box. Another small one. Got one somewhere. But I don't know if I can even see in here right now. Yeah, there you can see the little zippies going down there. Feeders. Looks like there's still some good eggs on there. After we get everybody dealt with, I'll get those pulled off of there and give me the best chance at hatching. Oh crap, there's a lot of freaking babies in here. I want to snail poop. Hey, Craig. Look at all those little bastards. Like a damn swarm. A big old clump of the funky ones. Let's see if there's any good ones left in there or not. Hey, Belinda. Where did I put that bastard? I know I've seen another small one somewhere. Very recently. Alright. You guys watch the babies, make sure they don't run away. I'm gonna go find the box. Better idea. Do the bristle nose. Do a bigger box. See if we use a bigger box anyway. Get these mops splashed out later. Get this fella rinse. No one has to pee. That should be good enough. So how has everybody been? Sorry from Foxy not being able to sleep. So do you at least have the sound on your little stream there, Foxy? That way we can hear you snoring. Because that could be very entertaining for us. Meanie. Alright. Move us some baby bristle nose. So Corey's gonna have their little house. Azen. Foxy, maybe that's why your eggs aren't hatching. These trees, guys. That's very possible too, Steven. They don't want any witnesses. So you can apparently turkey baste or bristlenose babies. As long as they're still a little, kind of got egg sacs a little bit. Alright. Have a good night there, Stephen P. Hey, Ben. I would say that I'm not going to go for very long, but last time I said that, I was on for like 2 hours. So we'll just play it by ear. Alright, so that breeder box has got bristles in it. Where is one of those little spouty deals? I think I will try my DIY one. It flows better anyway. Well, thanks for stopping in, Foxy. I was going to let somebody else entertain me, but I needed somebody talking at me. And Jeff B decided not to go on again. All good. I need to stream too sometimes. So, I started putting all my fluval breeder boxes on a gangster lean, so that way it is almost impossible for them to overflow the back. Because that's problematic if they do. Still can't pull the trigger on the Python airline yet, Foxy. I'm sure I will down the road though. Yeah, I don't need that extra rush of adrenaline. Nice boxing. How many eggs did you start with? Was it a good hatch, or was it a not so good hatch? Is that message for Branton there, Stephen P? There we go. Now I just need the dog to not hit the damn thing. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. So many babies. But I am not going to see until they get bigger now. This is probably the best hatch rate I've had yet. That's the whole clump. I want that. Wigglers. Looks like an auto. Why? There's no ball. And it's a really big, it's not one of the little guys. There was one of those no drip balls, and yeah, a good chance that it gets stuck. No, I'll take the ball apart and rinse it out too. I'm all done. I need tweezers. I think a bunch of those are empty shells. Not actual good ones. They're doing good, Henry. Black Ruby Barb Fryer getting way too big. They're gonna have to go in with the adults soon. So they don't screw with the pseudomugils. God, there's so many of those little bastards. Look at all those little things. That is a lot of freaking orange bends. Naughty ladies. Yeah, I'll swim down. Now, if they had sticky heads, that'd really suck. Tried moving angels like that, and it doesn't fare well for me. Angels and rams. You have to wait until the head isn't sticky anymore. So many. Foxy, have you ever tried to colony breed these? Or did you pass out on me already? Yeah, there's bazillions. Right now it is. It's like 36 degrees outside, 87 degrees in the fish room. I might be a little sweaty. Yeah, my outdoor sensor's inside a vent that's attached to the house. I need to move it. I don't think it's super accurate. I think she's getting some residual heat from the house. But it's been snowing all day. So I'll probably wake up in the morning and have more freaking Venezuelan eggs again. I really need to try calling and breed those damn things. Like a nice little hidden cavern or something for the fry to go in. The rock piles on top of it. Yeah, but I only have so much space. And I need more species. I like having variety. Which is why I don't mind when the angels eat some of their babies. They hatch out like a tenth of the batch instead of the whole batch. Yeah, this is definitely the absolute most productive Cory batch I've ever freaking had. Realistically, I think there's pushing on like 1,000 damn fry in this bin. I know me and Cheryl are gonna swap some this summer, so we can keep our lines precious. I should probably swap some with you as well, Foxy, at some point. If you want some of mine, that is. I know I want to add some of yours regardless. Yeah, I just don't like the coloration on my old ones. But they're also old, so... I need the black vens to drop again. And... let's see if I can get you guys a shot since you're out. Alright, let me see. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. Oh, the other one, damn it. The Vulcans were out swimming around. They don't like the camera. The orange Venezuelans typically don't either, but the other day I caught them off guard or something, or they were eating baby brine because they're all lined up. It was like they were in a prison lineup or something. Yeah, probably. I've had some of those guys for like gotta be over 4 years now. They were big when I got them, so it's not like they were spring chickens or nothing like that. These little fellas remind me so much of mosquito larvae. All right. Good night, Foxy. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Good night, Christine. That's what's still in there. I hope a whole lot of you guys really want freaking orange Venezuelan Corys this spring. I really didn't want a wholesale Corys. But you don't need lots, Henry. You need like a dozen, and then you make lots out of it. You need, say, like 8 to 10 from me, and then 8 to 10 from Foxy, and 8 to 10 from Cheryl, and then you get yourself a good breeding batch going on. And the reason I say 8 to 10 is because you got a better chance of getting a good mix of the males and the females. Oh, you're getting some from Lady Diane? Yeah, I finally got back into pygmies. They haven't spawned in a spot where I can see it. They just finally got their own tank though. So the pygmies and the pandas, actually the only Corys that are not in a Cory only tank is a couple of Paleatus, which need to go in the Paleatus group. 2 gold lasers, and I believe it's 1 male, 1 female, and 1 stray panda that got away from me when I was moving them. Yeah, I can imagine. These guys are like a madhouse when they produce. When I originally bought my group of orange Venezuelans, they were still like 35 bucks a pop. Nice, Stephen P. Are they colony breeding for you, or are you hatching them on purpose? I thought you were going to bed. Okay. Right? Yeah, I need to fix that for myself. My body isn't doing so well with it. The older I get, the worse it gets. There's a lot of snail poop in here. course you are. Why would you follow the stream down when it's so much more fun to swim up? Boogerheads. Yeah. Oh, I get that. Alright, so on these stupid flugels, I've been doing a split sponge filter that's medium coarse. I think it's 40 pores per inch, I think. It might be a 20. I get them confused. But those are the two sizes that I typically use. It's probably a 20. It's not a 3 like a coupe sponge. Then I have a little better luck with it like that. I tried to put a little bit more overhand, but I was running short on it, so that's what they got. Alright, need this snail. These pond snails are the best snails. Alright, so you can see we got a bunch of fungus eggs on here. And here's my light. The rest of those guys are empty shells. But to be safe, I'm going to put them in there. Make sure we got no shells, no shells. We can have actually probably like half of that. I'll save the other half. And these guys too look like they're just a bunch of empty shells. So we'll put them back in the container. I'll let the container sit another day or so, just to make sure I'm not missing somebody, because that would suck. We'll find a ram's horn to put in with this, so that way you can gobble up the rest. Personally, I prefer pond snails over rams. They got smaller mouths. They are equal opportunity feeders, just like a ram's horn. They just can't consume as much. So if there's enough easier food, we go after the easier food first. I will argue anybody that says that they don't eat eggs, because they eat eggs. There might be some that are too hard, but all the South Americans I've had troubles with at some point in time. Unfortunate but true. So the next 10-gallon I set up, I think, is going to be my Orange Venezuelan start out grow out tank, or then like the next stage tank. And I really need to get to building the 40s rack and the 75 5s rack. I think I've decided that I'm going to do my 046s 397s and that 134s and the 40s. Just make a nice big colony of them, of each of them, and also use that as a grow out space for my fries. At first I was considering turning them into a plant farm, but I really need to grow out space, and if it's a plant farm I can't tear it apart. It would make me feel bad. I am, however, being foolish and planting crips all over the goddamn place. That's going to be bite me in the ass thing later. That's not what I want. I'll do that. Where's plug in? How did I lose you? There we go. What's that? There it is. Oh, there's still a bristle nose in there. Yeah, he should be fine. He's got a big enough egg sac that the Corys will be far faster than him shortly. I do plan on trying harder on the pygmies and pandas and pretty much everybody else that's got the whiskers on their face. And now we won't see very many of those itty bitties for a while. Yeah, it depends on the eggs, Henry. I've seen shrimpy eggs too. It's usually ram eggs or angel eggs that I see them eat. So you're talking soft water eggs. It's not it's not like African cichlid eggs or something like that. So I keep all my shrimp in my tap water now. I don't change anything anymore. So everything runs at when I do a water change on it, usually I do like a 90% lately to try to trigger spawns. And the shrimp are in there, and my tap water comes out at 5.9 pH. The Malawas don't care. The whatchamacallits, the Neocaradinas don't care. Now that they've adjusted to it. Little parts are actually a lot more active than I thought they'd be. Need some more viscosity or something. Little hornwort and a little viscosity. Should probably get something with black bends too, because they don't got much going on there. They're doing good, Henry. I believe Chiana is looking for a spot to lay some eggs. So I gotta finish shelving so I can get her incubator set up, because I do want to try harder to hatch them this year, or over this next couple of years. I do want to hatch them at least one spawn. I'd like to successfully hatch and raise the babies. I've attempted to hatch them in the past, and it really sucks to fail because the babies are really, really cute. So when they die, it hurts. It's not like losing a guppy or a platy or something. I see it more similar to losing like a family member. But I really like turtles, so that's probably why. Here. What's next? Cover up my little bin. So my original hope with that tray system was to make it into a flow-through system. I was trying to be cheap like everybody else, and I shouldn't have. I should have just bought a damn 3D printer and started making my own trays that would actually fit stuff the way that it should. So I finally did. I'm going to. And added a board on the back of this. Yeah, but if you think about it, you waste so much more money trying to be cheap than you do just buying the one thing to start with. It's frustrating because I've been there and I've seen it, and people won't comprehend it until they figure it out themselves. So it is what it is. Jeff frequently drives me crazy on his cheapness, like extremely crazy. I don't think I can ever like go up on a stream with him when he's looking at prices and complaining about them, because I'll probably just blow up. I can't handle it. Nice enough guy, but I can't do that cheap. Just buy it, be done. If you can't afford it, wait till you can. I understand not everybody's in a good position to be able to buy stuff. That is what it is. But then you just have patience instead. And then you get it when you can. I really need to start working with those red with interest and ornatus. Or the, what's neon reds. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, probably. They're probably doing stuff and just letting it run for the watch hours for me, and I appreciate it. They got some growing to do here. Got some hours to get. I don't want to go about it the cheap way though and buy them. I wouldn't feel right about that. If somebody else does, more power to them. But I like loyalty more. I guess I have more of a old school mentality or mindset or whatever. What are you weak about there, Steve? Steven, there's something that I need you to do. I need you to buy a Glorium and test it. Mostly because you're a better plant guy than I am. And I personally think it's a really good light for the price. And as long as you haven't signed a contract with Co-op or something like that. So don't believe you did. But I think it'd be a really good light for most of the people in the community. Which is why I bought it originally. I know Stubbs Aquatics has one. There's another guy that has one that he was actually the one that I found it through. And he was absolutely useless to me. I think he bought all of his subs. And all he had to say was the basic thanks for watching to my questions I had for him. So that was unfortunate and frustrating. Hey, J-Rock. We got more orange Venezuelans, Jay. Stefan passed out on me, didn't he? I'll have to harass him later then. Well, so far, the ones that hatch seem to live for me. I haven't had any visual losses per se. I think this batch will probably be a better teller because this batch is like massive. That being said, I've been feeding them from day one. Like as soon as they hatch, I start feeding them with like an infusoria because I killed my paramecium culture again. So I'm trying to make it come back. And then yeah, I know, but it's got a decent app to it, so it's a really good entry-level app light. There's another one that's J-Rock tested. I like the frame on this one better. Without seeing that one in person, this one's frame is a lot like the Co-op's frame, I believe. So it's a really stout light. I think it's a good value light. And I appreciate you not signing contracts. No, so Steven, this one, if your app fails and you can't get into it, you can operate it just like a Co-op light. So you can pick your light's intensity and you can hook it to a timer, which is great. And I finally figured out that you have to set the time in it. That way when your power comes out or goes out and it comes back on, the light turns on and runs its timer like it's supposed to. So now that I have that verified, I can actually put CO2 on the 125. Yeah, the Glorium. I do like the light that you reviewed too, but the price is too close and I get that temp sensor that comes with it naturally. So that is huge, that stupid temp sensor. I haven't looked into seeing if I can set it up to alarm me or not yet, But just the fact that I can open up the app and look at it at a glance and see it, that's pretty big. No. I might have figured out a way to do staging lights, possibly, but it'd be really freaking expensive. At least with the components I have access to. I've been chatting with Alex also. He's got some stuff that he works with, but I don't know how public it is, so there's that. But I've been harassing him to make some stuff for us to play with. Hopefully one day he will. But we also have to have time to do it. There's I still need like 72-hour freaking days. I don't have enough time to do what I need to do. And it's frustrating. And realistically, normally you get a half an hour lunch break per job, or like when you work an 8-hour shift, you get a half-hour lunch break, 2 15s for your other breaks. So that puts you at an hour break per job. So realistically, I'm awake long enough to work 3 full-time jobs and travel to and from. I get up and work at 7 Central. It depends on what size you want. The 48-inch is about, I think, like $200, maybe a little bit over. What was it? I can't open it on the phone right now because I got YouTube open and it'll probably crash me. It's only sold at Amazon, direct from the manufacturer, who normally makes houseplant lights. I think that's their main gig. And the like the stress lights for in the winter, I believe that they make those too. No, I think I'm wrong. The 36-incher is like $80. So I think the 48's like a little over 100. Now if you look at the marine one's the $200 one. Because I got them mixed up when I was trying to show them to Alex. I got them confused. But I can send you a link for one later, Steven. And it depends on the size of the light you need. You know, they were, I think, the same price or cheaper than the co-op. But you got the app, and you don't have to use the app, because I didn't use the app for the first like 9 months, I think, or a year, because I couldn't figure out the app at first. They had some kind of a weird login thing initially when I first bought it, and their customer service sucks, so I didn't know that they fixed it. And all the people that they picked to rep their lights didn't know, so they didn't pass it on. I know that Stubbs has gotten more involved with them now, but I don't think he initially had the same problem I had with the app. appreciate it, Jay. I know you're kind of taking a break right now, so. They're gonna all bail on me. Yeah, they're all bailing. They haven't totally settled into the new tank yet. When they were in the old tank, half of them stayed out, and then the other half hid in the background like a normal Cory. Then we got our fireballs next door. The C-123s. I know Steam Pot said that they lost their yellow. Had these guys for like a year and a half or so. They're still all colory. Currently I have 56 10-gallons. I need some more of these trays, and that's why I ordered the 3D printer. I'm not using it how he's intended it though. I think there's a couple other fish that look similar to it, but I'm not I'm not extremely versed in all of them. But I know when the light's on, their tails are still yellow. I do need more of them though. But this is what Dan's Fish sent me. Right now they look kind of drab and whatever, but when the light's on them, they still got the yellow glow on their tail. And the false bandits. These are the smudge spots. They've been kind of hidey since I put them in here. There's one of them. Yeah, it'll grow in. I've got been growing out some of these guys. I really got to get them planted though, because they've really grown in. When I first got them from the coop, they were still pretty little. Now they're ready to burst out of the damn pots. And I picked up some fresh pogo stemming, because the other stuff had some weird algae on it that I didn't like, so I didn't want to bring it in the fish room. It might come out when I feed, even if the lights are on. These are the tank stir-bys. These are one I'm still working on a solid ID on, and they ran away. Normally they're not too bad. They're pretty big Cory. I think it was like C. Oh, nice, Jay. C63 or something like that. There's a whole bunch of them that look very, very similar. I lost my connection for a second. These are Foxy's stir-buys, the I-10s. The Eldofoy. When you have them side by side, you can see a difference on them. And of course, the pandas. And a new pygmy tank. This is the Paleatus tank. It needs a hell of a lot of plants, so I think I got 22 species of cories because I'm short on tanks. But I also don't have enough of them to work with all the lines. Like I've only got 2 golds. I don't think I'll be able to spawn those with 2. These are the bronze. The albino regulars. I want to get the albino stir-buys also. I don't know if I want to get the gold lasers yet. I don't remember this one. Who was in here? Oh, this is the false Julies in this one. Triliniatus. Sold as a Julie, of course. And this one's got the VR molds in it. Those guys didn't do good for me. Probably because the room's too warm. But I've started taking down some of the 5s so I can get more 10s up there and start moving people around. And I got that one empty, getting drained out. It had a misfortune to look like it was. There was something in the food. But it only affected them and I think my fry. And the tortoises are sleeping. And 25 is mostly sleeping. The angels want to be sleeping. I want the black ones to be spawning. I need an actual big batch from them. I got too many people wanting them. Marbles, they should lay for me again shortly. I'll probably pull some of theirs. And the smudge spots here in the middle, probably pull some of theirs next go after they get free swimming. Because I'll at least raise them until free swimming, and then I'll just scoop some out. Be nice if they all laid at the same time so I could raise all the batches together just to make my life easier. Can't really think of anybody else. The Starry Nights were out tonight. My little asshole panda. This was their tank for a long time. And he evaded me. There's also 2 L519s in there yet too. I think they're going to share a tank for a while with somebody because I'm not giving up a whole 10 gallon for 2 519s unless they're the same sex, or I mean split sexes. And the 046s are still doing the 046 thing. 134s are still doing their thing. Yeah, the duckweed's useful though. At least until I can get my red roots going again. Oh really? You might need to double up. I think the 37 might be an odd size. And these are the red lizard whiptails. I think he might be on eggs. He's been in there for a damn long time. And I don't see him come out to eat. And, the hill streams and rads. And these ones were the articulateds. Pseudo McGills, Bloody Mary, hill streams, and wherever there's one of them. Little baby ruby barbs. They gotta come out of there. They're gonna be a big problem. The calico, long thin bristle nose. Some blue stars. Rebuilding that colony. And some assorted guppies from elf party fish. And then some Borneo loaches. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to cut out. I need to go get a smoke and get the brine shrimp back in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. I don't have a fridge in here yet. It's good to see you though. All your bristle nose are still doing okay. They're actually going to be getting a new tank here shortly. They're going to get upgraded finally, because I've been putting it off for too long. Oop, wrong button. That's the wrong button. But today's goal was to move all these little baby cordies around, and there's a crap ton in this little bin. I really don't think I'm gonna have to keep pulling orange Venice eggs for much longer. If these guys all stay doing good, there's gonna be way too many. That is Sasquatcher Tang. One right here. And up on top is just a piece of hornwort floating around. Hornwort, coontail. Yeah. It depends on your water. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to harm them. I'm really probably gonna have to wholesale some of them in bulk. Yeah, this piece is from behind my mat and filter in a 75. They don't really need a whole lot of light. If you got low light on, they do a lot better. I would really like to get a good batch of black Venice, or not black Venice, but some black Schultz size, around the size of this batch of the orange Vens. That would be sweet. Nice. Those the snowballs look good when they have babies on. That's for darn sure. Yep. All right, boys and girls. I've been on for about 2 hours, so I'm gonna go to bed. I need a nap. I gotta get up in a couple hours from work. Need to smoke. Need to slam of water. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have a busy shipping summer next summer. Oh, one more thing before we go, maybe. Yeah, just a second. These guys are flared up. Alright, everybody have a good night. We'll see you in the next stream. Right, Henry? Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it.